시각으로 날 상가. 시각으로 날 상가.
Good morning, representative of Tibetan community in Chicago and Chicago University, Sangha Trooper, and Center President, and members, all distinguished guests, and ladies and gentlemen. Very happy to today here gathering many multiple nations together here attended. And this morning we have a celebrate and His Holiness Dalai Lama, the birthday. Actually, we celebrate in the last week. I also attended Dharamsala. They had first day, all the Tibetan, both government and the Tibetan people together celebrate, and also they offered the long life, His Holiness Dalai Lama. And the second day, from the mainly His Holiness, on the east part of Tibet, the Siling, Qinghai. You know, they have traditionally, everybody has 8 years old, then they must have a celebration. So then that area, east part of Tibet, they mainly 2 years the preparation, and wonderful. They have many culture shows, and many delegations from foreigners, as well as some government officials to celebrate, and wonderful time they did, and. So you know that His Holiness Dalai Lama is from him young, from 60 years old, which is 1935, he started both in political and religious leaders position, and then until now, 80 years. So he has a very, his lifetime, he personally very difficult lifetime, and a lot of challenges, and then he did many. And in India, they started from school and old age homes, all the departments, they're all administrations, many years, 50 years, And so His Holiness, for many years, his lifetime totally, for the people, of course, mainly for the Tibetan people, and all international people. What he told you, his body, speech, mind offered to all these people for that. And so many years, in outside, he a lot of meeting with the different religious leaders, a lot of the government officials. He always talking about you have to meet together. Many problems you have to, through the dialogue, through the meeting, to solve this problem. And he also worked so much for the Tibetan people and other world people, the basic human rights. And this also through the non-violence, there are many, many activities. So they have many government officials in the world and peoples very appraise and support about these things, as you all know. And then, so therefore he got from World Peace Prize, and also the more than 100, I think 60 or something, the different prize from the different government, non-government officials, some university, and NGO, many of these. And he also wrote more than hundreds of the books about his Dalai Lama, and so worldwide. And then he's not only talking about all religions, he also talking about beyond the religions together, from through this love, compassion, and benefit all sentient being. So his, the vision, the cultivated Buddhijita is boundless, boundless. And then he also have one basic Buddhism, one of the view and some philosophies with the scientists, world scientists, together during many years, 30, 40 years. And this is a big change. The 1920s, maybe 20th centuries, maybe before that, and all the scientists, the only, they're working for that outer world, whatever phenomena. Thus, you have to must prove, But after many years, maybe 30, 40 years, now have new change directions. Not only outer world, but this is also, the Gokyu-san, what's the name called? Gokyurki.
Concealed? Hidden?
Hidden, the way called Quebec.
Microscopic?
Well, and some of
hidden or kind of concealed.
Subjects also their research started. This is a big change. You see, they have. I saw some of maybe extent is faintly that sort of, and then some after treatment, some days go there again, they lie back and they interview what they're feeling. What they after they have a lot of hundreds of books of that things, This is the searching not only outer, now very deep inside, very subtle things they're researching, hidden things. It is a big change in the scientists in the world. And they also they have his one is the special the Buddhist just one view and very from the meditation and psychologically together mental health sort of this kind of another new can say new path new path is really is invented. It is a benefit many centipedes. I think many West, some of developed country, they have maybe more and less 20% have mental problems. So for that, in Buddhism and this psychologists, this together, this is some kind of the development is a benefit many this society. So this is a big changing, because his one Dalai Lama is, of course, the extraordinary, and never has been any of Dalai Lama in this people, his whole, the things. So I don't want to say much in here. You know many things. I think you maybe read more in books about me, and so I'm very happy to hear today, We all together, multinationals together celebrate His Holiness Dalai Lama. We have this morning shot, and then now we are going to, maybe you have some cake, we're going to Chöpa offering, 3 jewels, and then we starting the initiation. Have our Domba Lame,
Sanjay Rinpoche, Gyoba Lame, Tanjay Rinpoche, Dhamma Nami Bindu Rinpoche, Jamne Gonjo Somla Choba Guru.
Day before yesterday, they have a review for Asia, they have interesting news. And His Holiness Dalai Lama, they invited by the former American Vice President Bush in Texas. And then also his birthday yesterday, day before yesterday, together birthday, one table, one cake and the celebration.
So also, I think some of you are aware that His Holiness has a very large project underway in Shravasti in India. And so we have some information, some brochures about the project, and Drupin is just encouraging all of you to pick one up, later on. We'll leave them out front at the registration table. So it's a really interesting project. So the focus is to have a place for lay people to practice, and a place that brings together all Buddhists in a non-sectarian way, all of the yanas, all of the different Buddhist traditions, bringing people together to practice together and study the Dharma together. So.
Well, this place is the Charavasti. The Charavasti is not much knowing in many Mahayanas. Theravada tradition they know very much. And they also have Thailand biggest, I think, 50 hectares. They also have a big 100 maybe feet of Buddha statue and stupas, many things. The Charavasti is very important. That is the Buddha, where the summer rainy season they have retreat, summer retreat. All the monks, they have more than 25 years retreat there. So he stay one place most places stay there, and also have many important teachings having the Heart Sutra, Dhamma Sutra, and many. There also most of the teaching also having there. So this place is very special. So we planning one non-sectary, one temple. There's also here also outside top is like Buddha, Bodhanath, stupa, and the rest of them here looks like a very simple pillars like Japanese temple. And then inside have a Tibetan style of decoration. The paintings all will be done from Bhutan, Buddhist paintings and nature painting. And that center have the temple is just one mandala, the 4 doors, exact mandala, and 100 feet by 100 feet. And then center they have one big Buddha statue, 5 feet of the throne, and then 15 feet of the Buddha, and copper and gold plated from Nepal. Will be finished in this winter. And then the top of the second floor, we have a center, have a big crystal ball. Any other religions, they can sit there in meditation. So that's all about the temple. And after open, any of the pilgrimage can use this temple. We always open, everybody can use. Then we are every year something November. This year is November 3rd and November 8th, 3rd to 8th, 5 days together praying. So this year we're inviting from Bhutan, Nepal, and Sikkim, Ladakh, Laos, Spiti, all in around the Himalayas. About 1,500 people gathering. And then next year will be the Sri Lanka, Myanmar, and so every year, within 5 years, all the Buddhism in Asia, we're going to invite some certain number gathering together, praying, some discussion, how do we more benefit to do, how do we do it for unilateral sort of for the environment, for the benefit of society in this 21st century. So that's maybe praying at some. We then also have culture shows. Evening we have. This name is Great Sharavasti Buddhist Culture Assembly. So that is, this year we have from East Bhutan have one very rare dance, horse dance. It's like a Lama, this mask dance, but this is a special one. And also we have from Ladakh, they have another culture show. Then we also have from Nepal, they have culture show, local Buddhists in India. And we have, every 5 years we have the culture shows. And then we have one biggest in the celebration in 2017. And that is the founder of Jungkai Lojita Sumgo, and went to Nirvana in 800 years. So that are going to be one. This also 2017 winter, November. So I'm going to biggest celebration. We're going to start it. I'll take this opportunity. I invite you all come to the Sharavasti after 2 years. Thank you. Go to Shana. How do you read? 당구당한테 추이치야이다. 와한디 휴분들은 쌈마쳐보다 추이치야지. 추이디 떼스, 계란수 떼스 통, 디나 응아다 지상이 추도 그냥 메로를 쌈마래. 아니 계란 떼스 통은 골 떼스 추난 뒤어.
So now we'll start with the empowerment, and we'll first be doing a cleansing ceremony. So, like purification, So when you'll be given some water in your hand, and this water has been blessed with mantras and fragrant substances, and it's originally mineral water, so it's totally clean and hygienic. And then you can take a sip of it, and then put the rest of it on your head. You can wipe it off on your head. Page So next is next is the torma offering. So we will offer this torma for the purpose of kind of pacifying all of the negative influences, the negative beings that might be in this area, the local spirits and so forth. So we offer this to them as a kind of food for them to eat. And again, it's not just a normal torma or some kind of like ritual cake, but it's been blessed and with mantras and the power of samadhi, meditation, and so forth, so that you should think that it is as large as it completely fills space. It's pervading all of space, and it's clearing away and preventing any obstacles to this empowerment, especially things like jealousy and so forth.
이게 숨이야 담직다 니즈메 와요 마가가가 예가야자와 예가라게 무다베다베 야자 오바마 나간다가 니야다야 에만 발링단 기란데 자마야라 겐데 마마자와즈데 네바야자도 야데 야티다 문야다 메와다 제라다 마레나마나 마메자와가 사조가 비유다 사예야 와힌데 홍홍메조와 Kaya kaya sawa yakya rakya buddha berda bijaza ubamara nagandaka niyandaya ibamara nakira samaya mama sawa siji mebar yasende yade ma yade da menyana miwana nirara marenam mama sawa karada yasasaka biyana saya yabayende hong hong sowa yomagagaka yakaya sawa yakya rakya buddha berda Bamara daga daga niyadaya imamara nakiranda samaya nakira mama zawazade yasende yade mawa yade ramiyada vivana zidada mareda mama zawakarada yasasurga miyuda zaya yabayende hong hong eso wa ye zona mareda vaye zona mareda nujin zona mareda Yida sona malena malena shase sona malena yose sona malena jije sona malena ganje sona malena mabe sona malena 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 yije dala gozo zo chuji dama nijela menjo na jagade nemi zeda wajona beda dada yeba wajyo yaje Kita yala zaba ye leye morwa nalazo Kumse jenge nalazo Uro huye gane zo Dime jeve nane Dunda genam shiwa da Milamanya da zaba nge Jede menge mara meba Jiden reje wobe da Duna beje jebe da Dele adam je guba Ila nduwa gundo
So next, we visualize a like a wheel of protection. It's called so the protection mandala surrounding this space.
Hamedu Kabar, you made an Mezerba, Mezer Benta, or Mezapakara, or Benzaraga, Miao, or Bezabinaga, or Meza Sarazara, Sanda, or Mezazara, Analaga, home.
Okay, so now in order to request that the empowerment be granted, we'll offer a mandala. This will be on page 4 of the prayer book for the teachings, not the one we used this morning for the birthday prayers.
사제 보주 Okay, in English, the ground is sprinkled with scented water and strewn with flowers. It is adorned with Meru, the supreme mountain, the 4 continents, and the sun and moon. As a Buddha field, I offer it. May all sentient beings attain the happiness of the Buddha fields. To the lamas who possess the 3 kayas, I offer the outer, inner, and secret offers. With my body, wealth, and all that is visible. Please grant me the supreme realization in my hand. Om Guru Deva Dharkini Rana Whatever merit I have gathered through prostrations, offering, confessing, rejoicing, beseeching, and praying, for the sake of the enlightenment of all sentient beings, all this I dedicate.
Once